The day between Taipei Bear and Hualien here at the Taipei Municipal Stadium. Here to take you through to the final whistle, you've got myself, Jake Fletcher, and sat next to me today, Roy Hong. Hi, Roy. Today we're going to have some mascots walking out with the team in a moment. We'll talk about that as the teams come out. Prior to today's games, we had Hualien sitting top of the table on 20 points, with Taipei Bear just 19 points behind them. But as we saw earlier today, Roy, Taichung Blue Whale, who played bottom of the table Kaohsiung Yanxing, won convincingly 6-0 to take them to 21 points. Yeah, so it's very tight at the top now, and depending on how the result goes today, any one of the three teams could finish the day as league leaders. Yeah, I think over the first 7 games, Taipei Bear were undefeated with the one draw against Hualien, and they were leading the first 7 games, top of the table. Just after last week's loss to Taichung Blue Whale, they're now sitting currently in 3rd place after the games earlier today. So not a familiar position for them, having played so well for the first 7 or 8 games, but their opposition, Hualien, are the only team now who are undefeated in the league. And I think Taipei Bear are going to try their best to end that undefeated run. So Roy, looking at these two teams, we know that defensively, the two best defensive teams in the league. Between them, Taipei Bear conceding 5 over 8 games, and Hualien just 7. So do you think this is going to be a tight game? Yeah. Yeah, I think we've seen in previous games Tan and Wu working very well together, setting each other up for a few goals, 14 goals between them combined, which is a tally that surpasses Taipei Bear, who scored just 13 goals in total over their 8 games. But still, just 1 point separates them, so goals aren't everything. Maybe if we get to the end of the season, it might come down to goal difference. In that stage, it's looking more important, but at the moment, Taipei Bear, 6 wins, a draw and a loss after the 8 games, scoring 13 goals. But importantly for them, just conceding 5. So, like we said, Taipei Bear suffered their first defeat last time out against the Blue Whale, and they had been top for the first third of the season. But Hualien and Taichung, they were playing consistently well. So during the first 7 or 8 games, Taipei Bear have been unable to build a gap at the top, which meant that after their first loss, they're already under pressure, and the top 3, it's really hard to tell who's going to be, if anyone's going to be able to run away with this league. Yeah, certainly. We'll have a look more at the table later. But at the moment, the players have come out. The mascots are with them. Today, with Taipei Bear, we have the Play 1 youth team. And with Hualien, as you can see now in front of us, we have the National Taiwan University Kindergarten Football Club. So this is an opportunity for them to come out onto the pitch. I'm sure they'll be enjoying the day. although it is hot out there. I think when I last checked, about 34, 35 degrees. Yeah, it's only a chance to socialize with their players around them. Yeah, I'd say Taiwan's probably one of the first countries that I'm aware of where football is getting back to normal, how it has been before. And here you can see the photos being taken, the kids with smiles on their faces, and everyone's just about ready to get ready for kickoff today. Yeah, I think there should be a water break for sure midway through the first and second half today. I think, as I mentioned, 34, 35 degrees, and I think even hit the peak of 36 about 1 o'clock earlier today. So kickoff's due for 4:30. Just a few minutes to go. We will have the lineups for you briefly. As we can see here, just to confirm, Taipei Bear taking on Hualien today. Yeah, I think we compare that to Taipei Bear, where the top scorers both on 4 goals, but one of them actually Xu, who's their defender. So here, just the lineup for Taipei Bear. In goal, we've got number 1, Luo Hanjin, back 4 of 16, Wang Yueting, 17, Xie Yiling, number 2, Zhang Zino, number 21, Chen Ruowei. Across the middle, we've got 4 of number 11, Liang, number 12, Lin Shihui, 23, Lin Yahan, number 14, Lin Xinhui, sorry, 3 Lins in a row there. And up front, number 9, Su, and number 6, Wang, playing a 4-4-2. Hualien also playing a 4-4-2. In goal, they've got number 1, Hong Lin, a back 4 of number 3, Chen Yinhui, number 5, Lu, number 6, Zhou Lisen, number 7, Chen Yahui. Across the middle, we've got 4 of 21, Lin, number 8, Wang, number 20, Xu, number 11, Zhou Liping, and up front, as we mentioned before, the two top strikers on 7 goals each, number 9 and number 13, Tan and Wu. So it's going to be a very interesting game. It should be a tight affair with the 2 best defenses. And we can see here Hualien left to right in the blue, and Taipei Bear right to left in the red. See here, just getting ready, waiting for the 4:30 kickoff. Yeah, I think you mentioned, Roy, earlier, just off air, those players weren't playing as strikers last time out. Yeah, so you see Su now up front and Lin Yahan moving up into the center midfield position. So we've got kickoff. And I apologize, got the colors the wrong way around. It's actually Taipei Bear who's playing in blue. Apologies for that, because Hualien are not normally playing in blue, but today Hualien are going to be in red. Again, I expect to see a tight first 10 minutes. Nothing silly. And I think historically we've seen previously how Taipei Bear are very good at technically at holding onto the ball. They don't have a rush to move the ball forwards. They're happy to hold onto the ball, move the ball across the pitch, and try and tire out the opposition, which in this weather can happen relatively quickly. So we see a loose pass there. Hualien immediately looking to move the ball forward quickly, but unable to get the ball over number 12 there, Lin Shihui. I've got a long ball down the left. Number 21, Lin, putting the Bears defense under pressure. Looks like they've just enough, turns just enough there for Taipei Bear, and they'll have the throw back in their own half. So how do you see Hualien's style of play playing out here against a team that's very much, a team in Taipei Bear that's very much going to be looking to hold on to the ball as much as possible? Yeah, I think between those two, they're quite fluid. They're happy to move out wide, play crosses in for each other. Even if there's just one or two in the box, they're very good at finding their teammates. So Chen there, just putting the team under pressure, but I think the ball bouncing up off her arm. And the ref giving a handball there. Well, actually the assistant referee on the side. We see here Taipei Bear now looking to move forward, but just being crowded out. But a loose pass there again by 10. And looks like a foul's been given here against number 6 Wang. So actually the teams had a break last week. Chance to take some time off. It's actually the Dragon Boat Festival this weekend. I'm sure there'll be some families out. Yeah, so as I mentioned, it allows families to come out and watch the game, although it's still, I believe it's still limited to the number of people that can attend the games. I think the trip from Taichung to Taipei is not that quick. It's I think about 90 to 100 kilometers. So it's a couple of hours drive if they've decided to drive, or if they've taken the high-speed rail, perhaps 45 minutes. So we see here Wang playing the ball forwards. Wu trying to flick it on to Tan, but it's not able to get anything on that. Taipei Bear cleared, but at the moment the ball's coming back, and there's a chance for Hualien here to get the ball into a dangerous position. So Wang working her way down the left. Eventually crowded out by two Taipei Bear players. And it looked like she was lacking a little bit of support down there on the left. You see this last couple of minutes actually looking like Taipei Bear struggling to hold on to the ball. As Wu's coming down on the right side here, and it should be a foul. Just so set pieces maybe more important than usual. As you see here, number 20, Xu just standing over the ball. So first chance to get the ball into the box here for Hualien. Puts it onto the keeper and it's headed in, it's gone in. It's number 7 there, I believe. Yeah, it's something that I've seen a number of times this season. We'll just have a look at the replay here. I believe the keeper was put under some pressure by Wu, but still just trying to grab that ball. It slipped through her hands, and it's left an open goal for Chen Yahui, number 7, for Hualien, to put them into the lead. Yeah, if count that as 7 minutes. Chen Yahui is playing right back today for Hualien. I think she may have been a little bit surprised for that ball to come and to land on her head. As it looked like it should have been a routine take for the keeper. Yeah. I don't think Wu was doing anything wrong. I think she was just holding her position. And Law, the keeper, just unable to hold on to that ball. As you see here, Hualien looking to, and a good opportunity for us as well. But, Taipei Bear have got to regroup here. We can see at the moment it just looks like Hualien a little bit more eager on the ball, looking to move the ball a little quicker. Just putting Taipei Bear under just that little bit more pressure. So, as we mentioned, we thought it might come from a set piece, and with the first set piece of the game, first chance to put the ball into the box, we've ended up with a goal. So Ten's missed the ball here. But you can see the fight there from Hualien. They're really eager to get back and win that ball back. And the chance was quickly ended. So Hualien keeper here, Hong Lin. Just with some time to give her team a few seconds rest. No, not so far. It's an unchallenged header there. But again, Hualien winning the ball back. So not able to make the most of it. And a quick ball forward here to number 9, Su. Some good defensive work there by Lu, but she's lost the ball. And there's 3 Taipei Bear players there, ready to pounce on it. Yeah, all very tight at the moment. And Tan here with the ball, playing the ball back across to the left to Lin. And Wu here on the ball, laying it back. And should see this ball out, but Lin's done well to keep the ball in play here. And in the end, Zhang Zhenor just happy to play that ball out for a throw. So you can see Taipei Bear. They had the ball up in the corner by Hualien, but everything seemed a little bit tight with all the Hualien players working back to win the ball, and they moved the ball forwards relatively quickly as well. So Zhou Ping playing the ball in first time. And Zhang Zhenor having to deal with that and slicing a clearance out for a corner. So, first corner of the game now. Another chance for Hualien to get the ball in the box. And I think Law, keeper, maybe feeling the heat a little bit here. She'll be looking to get this ball out as confidently as possible and try and reassert herself in that box. So Tan to play the ball in. Yeah, I think most of the players were in the 6-yard box, and that corner just landing around the penalty area. I think Taipei Bear just half clearing it to the edge of the box, and a wayward shot there by Hualien in the end. Yeah, I think the one thing we can say is it's very early in the game. They've conceded, so they've got a lot of time to get back in here. I don't think they'll be looking to change anything tactically at the moment. And you can see here Hualien able to play their way out without too much pressure. It looks like Taipei Bear just happy to hold their position at the moment. There's a dummy there from Tan, but the ball not working its way through. And Lu here playing the ball out to the right, but overhit, and Taipei Bear will have the throw. Now, we mentioned Hualien putting a lot of pressure onto Taipei Bear. I don't think that's something they can maintain for too long in this weather. Yeah. Yeah, certainly in the first 15 minutes they've applied the pressure, and it's paid off. So a long ball here was cut out by the Hualien defense. And Lin, 21, playing it through the legs of her counterpart, 21 again, but committing the foul in the process and trying to get onto the ball. Lu just a little bit slow to play that ball. Number 6 Wang for Taipei Bear trying to nick that, but just committing a foul in the process as well.
It's not easy for Taipei Bear to pass the ball forward to the front. Not easy to them to do the possession in the opponent's half.
Yeah, I think that early goal's probably knocked their confidence a little bit. I think they need to take their time, just play their natural game. You've got to remember there's still over 70 minutes remaining, so plenty of time. There's Su putting Zhou Li Sen under pressure and happy to put that out for a throw. The ball bouncing up onto a hand, but that's got to be unintentional, Roy. You can see there, Wu, the number 13 for Hualien, putting the defense under pressure straight away, not allowing Taipei Bear any time to get the ball down and actually play the pass. And in the end, they've just cleared the ball.
So right now for Hualien, they're easy to play because they score first. So just keep their possession and destroy the others. Destroy others' defending. So just simply finish the task and they can easily get the 3 points.
You say easily.
Yes, easily. That's the tactics.
Yes. Working for the time being.
Usually that's the tactics for Taipei Bear. Usually just score 1 or 2 and then maintain the possession till the last moment. They just don't waste any time or energy to keep scoring.
Good turn there by Wang.
What I said is that for Taipei Bear, they only lost 1 game, but they win 6. But totally, they only scored 13. That means on average, they only score 2 goals per game.
Yeah, less than that.
Among the 3 teams in the top half, for Hualien or even the Blue Whales, on average, they score over 3 goals each game.
Yeah, I mean, scoring an average of 3 or more goals a game is going to put some pressure on the opposing team for sure. And although Taipei Bear will have come into this confident after conceding just 5 goals in their opening 8 games, a little worrying that they conceded so easily in the first 10 minutes here.
Taipei Bear, I mean, just some kind of traditional Taiwanese team playing. Just they emphasize more on doing the defending. When they defend well,
They just had a chance to put the ball in the box there in the end. Number 14 Lin just slipping, and Bear lost their momentum there. But yes, as you mentioned, Taipei Bear probably in an unfamiliar situation. This is a good turn there. It's unable to move with the ball. Number 6 Wang. Yeah, but usually, yes, it is Taipei Bear who take the lead and try and finish the game at 1-0. And the ref there in the end deciding the ball's come off number 16 Wang Yueting there, the Taipei Bear left back. See there another slip. But Hualien coming forward with numbers. A long shot here. Let's go. I think that's taken everyone by surprise, Roy.
yeah, I think so. So just we want to know the intention of the player. So is that a chip or really
Yeah, number 8. Captain number 8, Wang there. Shot from 25 yards. She did have a look up just prior to taking that shot. So I think Taipei Bear is a little rocked here. They've restarted the ball and immediately put the ball out of play. But I think that goal, I don't think anyone was looking at Wang taking the shot there with the number of players moving forwards. Perhaps she just saw the goalkeeper a little bit off her line. She's gone for the far left corner and she's managed to knock it in over the keeper.
Just the first goal for Hualien boost the evidence of players of Hualien, because they just saw that oh, the goalkeeper for Taipei is not that steady. I mean, just got a button finger, just slipped the ball. So they try their best to shoot, because they knew that maybe the goalkeeper can hold the ball.
Yeah, perhaps knowing that the first goal had come from the keeper's mistake, that might have been playing on her mind. And just first chance to have a shot, they've gone for it. In the end, a very well placed shot as well, just out of the keeper's reach. We've got number 8 Wang here on the ball again. Out to Lin. Plays in a good cross. That's well cleared there in the end.
I think it's a very good lesson for Taipei to play in these kind of situations. When they're losing, they are trying to get back into the game. With the moment that the goalkeeper is not doing well.
There's a good ball there, and Wu shoots, and that's going to right into the bottom right corner. That was a great through ball there. Wu running on and taking it first time with her left foot, just sliding it into the bottom right corner. And Taipei Bear's plan has gone out of the window, I think, here.
Yeah, I think Wu is getting trained well. I mean, she cracking well and just coming a great time, the right time, right position. She just saw the goalkeeper is not in the right position and just shot the far post.
That was a good run, good pass, and a good finish to top it off. So Wu, with her 8th goal of the season, puts Hualien 3-0 up after 23 minutes.
So what happened in the defending Taipei Bear? 2 goals coming in 5 minutes. So it's not a good sign here.
Yeah, they've really got to try and get a foothold in this game now, because they've been struggling for the first 20 minutes.
I think it's not easy. I mean, to come back under such a pressure situation, and also the opponent is a strong team like Hualien.
Yeah, and you can see Zhou down here on the right. Should be able to get another ball into the box, far post. Lin going for the strike, ending up as a pass. It's number 20, Xu, who had a side foot strike from the edge of the box. And the keeper, I think, unsighted at first, just managing to get down on that ball. But look, for a moment that shot might even creep into the bottom right corner.
So really coming to a critical moment for Taipei Bear right now.
Yeah, I think 3-0 to Hualien. I can only remember that.
On the break right now, then should be a very good time for the coach. Try to calm down the players.
Yeah, they've got to regroup here.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe something to do with the team right now.
13, Wu, scorer of the 3rd goal. Just been blown for offside there, I believe.
3 goals in the early first half.
So an unfamiliar position for Taipei Bear this season.
Really out of expectation for us as well.
Yeah, I think we were expecting a very tight game, maybe to be edged by the odd goal. But Hualien have really come out of the blocks here in this first 20 minutes. You can see the energy they've been bringing to the game. They've been putting Taipei Bear under a lot of pressure. But, Su here trying to keep the ball in, just unable to do so for Taipei Bear. Yeah, they've really struggled in the midfield to hold on to the ball, or even to get some passes together. So we have a strike here from 30 yards. It's going wide and easily collected by Hong Lin. Say Hualien have scored with the first 3 shots on target, I believe.
Yeah. So in different positions and different players.
So Hualien looking to come forward again.
Very aggressive and ambitious today for Hualien.
You can see the confidence as they get a cross in.
Cross in.
It's dropping to Lin, takes a touch and slices with the left foot. Another very good chance there.
Just try and keep the ball down. I mean, just nice support. I mean, the ball is coming in from the far post.
Yeah, and I think the Taipei Bear were short at the back there. So still not waking up after conceding these 3 goals, giving a very good chance away. But Hualien not capitalizing on it. As we see here, just a loose ball by Taipei Bear, and Hualien have the ball in their half.
I just wonder whether Taipei Bear really trained well this week. Just for me, that all these players look so tired and exhausted on the pitch.
Yeah, we know it's a hot day, but it's still the first half hour of the game.
Yeah, I think so. Just for me, just that they're not really enjoying the game right now.
I don't think they can be. With Lin here on the ball again, going around the outside, but a good cross in. Lin and sorry, that was Zhou playing the cross in. Lin, number 21, just unable to sort her feet out to get the strike on.
The wrong feet, I think so.
Yeah.
Just try to make a shot on the left feet.
Zhou Ping getting a very good ball in. I think Lin even had a chance to bring that ball down if she wanted. It's a good ball through to Wang. Has a strike herself. Keeper unable to hold on to it, and that'll be a corner for Taipei Bear.
A bit hurry for Wang. I mean, she have a time, she took her time. Because somebody is getting to help her in the middle.
Yeah.
Just try to make a shot and just a narrow angle.
Maybe a little bit of frustration there at the scoreline. But it's brought about a corner for Taipei Bear.
Right now, I mean, for the Taipei Bear, the players, you can see just all the player line up
Yeah,
on the goal line.
I think they're all in the same place. The ball's played to the far post. Header by Su, number 9, but unable to get over it.
Just can't head the ball down.
And in the end, it's the keeper, Hong Lin, who thought she was seeing the ball out of play, but it must have.
A phenomenon here. So when for the female players, they're doing the corners and just always try to march up and be lined up because of the goal line. So for male games, just they will do it as well.
Yeah, it's a different tactic. I think maybe to do with the height of the players as well. Usually, if you've got a keeper in the men's game, they're always over, let's say, over 190, 195, and it's hard. It's going to be hard. Yeah.
Difficult for Chinese players with this kind of height.
It's going to be more difficult to find a, I'd say a Taiwanese player.
For the qualitatics of just simply just trying their best to direct the ball into the goal. Just cue the ball into the goal.
Yeah, it does seem that way. They're always playing the ball into the 6-yard box or onto the goal line, and I think we've seen a number of occasions where keepers just not able to get a reach on it. It's a good take there from Wang.
So I mean, there's some kind of controversy there. I mean, just like talking about is do we have any new regulations to fit for the female players, like maybe smaller pitch, smaller goal?
But I don't think that's something that they're considering at the moment.
So.
As we see the first substitution. See here, a little bit of space for Taipei Bear. Su can play the ball in, but easily dealt with by the Hualien defense. Su here with the ball again, but unable to make the pass.
So for Taipei Bear, I mean, number 10, Han, onto the pitch, then maybe they're trying to get number 23, Li Han, to go back to defending, and put Han back to the midfield.
Yeah, well, we'll have to have a look at how they shape up in just a moment as they move forward with the ball. Looks like she's moved from the right back to the centre back position, which means no, in fact, looks like Pan is playing right back at the moment.
So still Li Han is staying in the midfield. But today it seems to me Li Han didn't touch the ball much. Mainly, I mean, the ball still they got number 14, Ling Xinhui, on the right side for Taipei Bear.
Pan plays a direct ball forwards, but straight to the Hualien defence. See number 9 Su spending a lot more time out on the right at the moment. So as you mentioned, just a little bit slow on the ball there. Lin Xinhui, and the ball's just been taken off her. Tan looking to play the ball forwards from the halfway line. That's blocked out for a throw. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like Hualien happy to take their time now, move the ball around. There's not the urgency to get forward. Still, they're coming forward slowly, and there's not that much pressure on the ball. Oh. And Wu with a free header there. Just as we mentioned, they're not looking to move the ball forward so quickly. There's another chance, about 10 yards. A free header by Wu, but just unable to direct it goalward. But, I'd say that's
So a few times I saw Wu or even 10, they got chances to get the ball easily, or sometimes just get the ball even unmarked.
Yeah, certainly unmarked there, and unusual for Taipei Bear to leave that much space at the back.
Just what happened to them? Just are they really exhausted?
As Law comes out to collect the ball and plays it swiftly out to the right to Pan. And just lacking the concentration at the moment there, because their centre back just dwelling on the ball and losing out. Hualien winning it back and playing it all the way back to their keeper, Hong Lin there.
Not much pressure on Hong Lin.
No.
Just saw her running freely around.
Yeah. I mean, that was a relatively loose pass by her centre back Zhou there, Zhou Li-san, where the keeper had to chase after out to the right side, but not a Taipei Bear player in sight, and just able to take her time in the end.
Seems today too many long balls for Taipei Bear. There's a lot of opportunities.
Score of the first goal. Still back there, completing her defensive duties, following her player across from right back to win the ball back, and Hualien have the throw. You see there another loose ball.
The Taipei Bear just lose the ball cheaply in the midfield.
It's a good ball out to the right. Chen Yahui, who's not able to keep the ball in play, unfortunately. She came forward there. But currently with the scoreline, it's going to take Hualien back to the top of the league, where they were at the start of the day. Should be. That is, of course, unless Taipei Bear manage to turn this around. They still do have the second half and 7 minutes of this half remaining. If they can get one goal before the half, I'm sure they'll give them some motivation, at least something to build on. So you've got a good ball here. Sorry. Ball's well cut out. And Hualien on the counter here, but just unable to find Tan with a through ball there. Yeah. So Fan looking to go long from the right back. Tan controlling the ball here. Hualien have possession, and they are still putting numbers forwards. As Lin plays a ball down the left side. It's a good run there by Chen Yahui. Interesting to see her over in the left wing position. Okay.
So if she score one more today, then just have the best record, scoring record for the season.
Yeah, Hualien scored 3, none of them by Tan though. So yeah, she still remains on 7. I'd say she's got every chance of breaking that record of her own, personal record. Sorry. Still a number of games to go left in the season.
She got an assist today. She just sent the ball back into the middle. So let Wu just got a heading to score the second goal of the game. And the third goal should be the third goal of the game. Second goal is the chip.
Yeah. Taipei Bear playing the ball forward again. Su just unable to control it. That would have been a difficult one to take down. Awkward height. Chance here. Ball across to Lin. Have a chance to strike it. Did the right thing, striking across the goal. But well saved there by Hong Lin. Ball's back out to number 14 Lin again. But well defended in the end. So Pan, a good run into the box here. Going past one and taking another two to dispossess her. Yeah, here's the first real chance, I'd say. Decent strike, but well saved by Hong. Getting down to her right quickly, both hands on the ball. Looks like there may be another chance as Wu's running forwards here, but just offside, I think. Just delaying that pass a little too long. Conceding 3, not just in a match, in 20 odd minutes. A bit of a shock to them, I'm sure.
That's a record for the team. Solid good record.
And I'm sure
Lost 3 goals early first half, within 23 minutes.
but we'll see here. So in the 44th minute, Lin playing the ball in the corner. It's cleared out by Lu there. And then playing the ball to the edge of the box. A decent strike into the bottom left corner. Great strike there. And just as we were saying, that's what they needed. They've come up with a wonderful strike, hit first time by the left back, number 16, Wan Yueting. Just 18, 19 yards out. Striking that well into the bottom left corner. And that's certainly going to give them something to hold on to, something to move forward with. Yeah, certainly. I think we're expecting a tight goal, 1 or 2 goals in it. As Wang goes in for a tackle shot there, and she stayed down, holding the back of her head. Looks like she's going to be okay. She's back up on her feet. So we're into the 1 minute added time. I don't think there's going to be much time for anything else as we have a look at the replay. Just sliding in to try and get the strike away. I think her head just colliding with the Hualien defender's hip there. Nothing intentional there. Yeah. So an enthralling first half comes to an end. It's Taipei Bear 1, Hualien 3. And very enjoyable game so far, Roy. We'll be back after the break.
a good goal.
大家好，我们是
台北熊仔
2020台湾木兰足球联赛，
在华视
网络直播在
Yeah, it's a goalkeeper
CTFA，
mistake, right? It's not
要来看哦。
mistake. So it's 10秒会5 and 1 8万。
大家好，我们是新北航员。2020台湾木兰足球联赛比赛在华视，
直播在 CTFA，
请记得收看哦。
球场上，我尽情奔跑，毫不保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标。这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。嘿，这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 做个朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球。
Mr. Lee is said
3年前加入台北普雷万，那去年我们就在想说怎么样子它的识别度更
right
高，
now
所以
sponsoring
我们是总是
Taipei
希望
player
是
right now.
能够增加市民的支持。
球场上，我尽情奔跑，毫不保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标。这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。嘿，这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 做个朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，跟你一起才能成就。
Just try their best to set up models.
再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。任何事难不倒。星期六一起创造。必定会达成目标。疯狂喜悦奔跑。这锻炼非常艰辛，我需要非常自律。有次挫折失败来临，我相信一定坚定，这是我们不断迈进。Passion and my dream, these words are just for the team, but both for you and me, 'cause we all have a life, yeah, we all wanna do something, we don't wanna live in vain, we all wanna grab the chance, don't you ever fight alone, together we can have it all. 再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。任何事难不倒。
大家好，我们是
台北熊仔
2020台湾木兰足球联赛，
在华视
网络直播在 CTFA，
要来看哦。
大家好，我们是新北航员。 2020台湾木兰足球联赛
比赛在华视，
直播在 CTFA，
请记得收看哦。
球场上我尽情奔跑，毫不保留用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。疯狂喜悦奔跑。
Right now we have with us with a second interview with the OQR CEO, that's the developer of our ticket selling system. So that the copyright for the special ticket selling systems in Taiwan. So is Mr. Lin here? So right now, it's a trend here to develop electronic tickets to selling in the internet with almost measures to prevent second half, at least to get a draw. So right now they're talking about, Mr. Lee's talking about the ticket system. Right now the system got some problems here. Is that the system is doing real time here to prevent the old days when someone is buying the tickets. I mean a few persons to buy tickets together and cause some kind of mistakes to make. So right now with electronic systems to be implemented, then these kind of problems can be avoided. With this system developed, all the sports events, they will try their best to sponsor in other sports events as well. For today's game, they try to sponsor a kind of lottery draw here within the pitch for those spectators today. Like I just said, we are really welcome more companies to come to support football here. So the anchor just said that with this kind of ticket selling system, so it's really good. I mean, it's an advantage here to do when the COVID is progressing, because the people here don't need to go out to ticket cost to buy tickets. So really thank Mr. Lee to help us to develop this system, and hope we'll have more companies to help us to develop football here. So Mr. Lee said, we really hope Taipei can come back in this game. Okay, see you later.
大家好，我们是
台北熊赞
2020台湾木兰足球联赛，
在华视
网络直播在 CTFA，
要来看哦。
大家好，我们是新北航员。2020台湾木兰足球联赛
比赛在华视，
直播在 CTFA，
请记得收看哦。
球场上我尽情奔跑，毫不保留用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标，这是我们的舞台，今天。 这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 做个朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，得一起才能成就。Oh， you know what？ Peace and love is the best of all。 再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。这锻炼非常艰辛，我需要非常自律。有次挫折失败来临 ，My dreams keep calling， 我相信一个坚定，这是充满不断迈进。It's my mission, my passion and my dream. These words aren't just for my team, but both for you and me. 'Cause we all have a life again, we all wanna do something. We don't wanna live in vain, we all wanna grab the chance. Don't you ever fight alone, together we can have it all. 多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。多少训练练习不断，多少试炼都不简单，一起超越，一起努力面对挑战。Together we shine, we will rise a new history. Together we'll rise. Together we are strong. 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise. 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream. 必定会达成目标。Together we share. 疯狂喜悦奔跑。Together we are strong. 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise. 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream. 必定会达成目标。Together we share. 疯狂喜悦奔跑。球场上我尽情奔跑，毫无保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标，这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。嘿，这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 做个朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，得一起才能成就。Oh， you know what？ Peace and love is the best of all。 再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造。Together we chase one dream， 必定会达成目标。Together we share， 疯狂喜悦奔跑。这锻炼非常艰辛，我需要非常自律。有次挫折失败来临 ，My dreams keep calling， 我相信一个坚定，这是充满不断迈进。It's my mission, my passion and my dream. These words aren't just for my team, but both for you and me. 'Cause we all have a life again, we all wanna do something. We don't wanna live in vain, we all wanna grab the chance. Don't you ever fight alone, together we can have it all. 多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we
So welcome back. As you can see, Taipei Bear 1, Hualien 3. Just have a look at the stats here. Possession 49 to 51. 5 shots for Taipei Bear to 8 for Hualien. 3 on target for Taipei Bear, 4 for Hualien, so 3 of the 4 shots on target going in. And just 3 corners to Taipei Bear and 1 to Hualien as well. So on stats, relatively even game, Roy. Yeah, I think that goal right at the end of the first half would have been a good boost to Taipei Bear. And then they can still put Hualien into a dangerous position. 2 goals, an early goal here, and they'll feel they're right back in the game. And I'm sure the talk at the half-time by the coach will have been just that. Try and put pressure on Hualien early in the second half. If they can get a goal early, 5-10 minutes, then there's all to play for. They might even have a chance to go on and get a 4th goal.
So in the early minutes, in the second half is very important for both teams, especially for the team that is leading. Because for the other team, they want to come back to the game, they have to put in all their efforts. They have to use all every minute to try their best to score some pressure to the inside.
Very calmly dealt with there by Taipei Bear at the back. So yeah, I think Hualien might just looking to try and see out the first 5-10 minutes. Try and control the ball. And just perhaps take the steam out of Taipei Bear, because we know what they're going to be trying to do out of the blocks here. And so so we see again Hualien. They've been working the ball well down that right side, and Tan Yahui again with a chance to play the ball through there. I thought she thought her teammate was making a run on the inside, but there was no one there in the end. So a lot of space out here on the right side for Taipei Bear. Just briefly, playing a through ball through, of course, to Wang. And just managed to win a throw up in the Hualien half. See a couple of players for Taipei Bear in the box waiting, and the cross is delivered. The keeper has come out and collected that one well. Safe hands there by Hualien. Yeah, I think partly to do with the success they had in the first half, and perhaps maybe not wanting to leave too many spaces in behind. But Tan with a good turn here. Laying the ball off to Wang, who has a strike. Keeper saves it, but Wu really should have put that one away. And Bear eventually get that ball out of the box. but still coming forwards. Yeah, Law getting just enough on that save. And by the time Wu got to the ball, it was a tight angle. I would still expect her to put it away. Open goal, but we're just going to have another look at the replay. It's a good layoff by Tan to Wang. Strikes the ball with the left foot.
Just want to say that, I mean, you can see it a little bit clumsy for the Taipei defenders.
For Taipei Bear, number 11 Liang coming off. For number 7 Zhu. Ball's played in. Keeper punches, and Lin completes the clearance there. Pan down on at the right back. And Shi Hui doing well to get the cross in, but Hualien with enough players back. Getting that ball, heading that ball out again, confidently.
All the 11 players of Hualien drop back to support this game.
Zhu's just onto the pitch, just being out-muscled there in the end by Zhou Liping. Yeah. In the end, Su doing well to get a corner here for Taipei Bear, and they've taken it quickly. Ball into the box. Zhou Liping getting the ball clear in the end. Let's see here, Tan just chasing the ball down. Still more than enough time for Taipei Bear. And in the end, Lu just happened to put that out for a throw and have her team regroup, regather. So we can see this half started very differently to the first. Taipei Bear now very much in control of the ball for these opening minutes of the second half.
I think there should be a change of Hualien's tactics. So this time, with opening space chances for Taipei Bear to do nothing.
We have a free kick here to Taipei Bear. 2 of their players down in the end, both taken down by Chen Yahui.
Quite physical here, I mean, for the game. Maybe on average, the players of Hualien is taller than Taipei Bear. On average.
Yeah, and Chen Yahui just making the Taipei Bear players aware of that there. The ball into the box. Good header. But always difficult to get power on that, having to run back to get her head on the ball there. And, so a ball here down the left side. Just stopped briefly there by Pan. So Wang playing that ball across. And the ball's worked its way out. Yeah, I think that was, unsure if that was a cross or a shot there. Zhou Liping. But ball just slipping out of Law's hands momentarily. and looping over her head, but she turned around and gathered it at the second take. We have Wang here, player on the inside. Tries to play the 1-2 with Lin Chihui. So Han controlling that ball. Ball over the top. The keeper's out to collect that one. So a lively start by Taipei Bear for the second half. This is more like what I was expecting when the game started, to be honest, Roy, don't you think? Oh, loose ball there. Got away with that one. That was a loose ball there, just as you were speaking. In the end, all they've given away is a free kick. Yeah, perhaps there's a second look at that one. But Hualien will play this ball long into the box. Good chest, and it's gone in. I think that was a chested goal, Roy. We'll have another look at that one. I think that was Wu again. Yeah, Wu.
So really a disaster for Taipei Bear today. So biggest defeat in this season, 4-1. Check it again.
Oh no, I was wrong. That was a good header actually. Two for Wu.
That makes 9 already. So just level Xiaoqin for Blue Whale.
Yeah.
9 goals.
Yeah, level in second place for top scorer.
2 more to go, then you can beat Michelle Pao. So Michelle Pao right now is the top scorer with 11 goals. So got 1 more today. Originally 10, so he got 1 score today. So make it 11 for Pao Michelle.
Wang coming forwards here with the ball, having another strike. Oh, off the crossbar. Yeah, we said Taipei Bear actually came out and started the second half better than Hualien. But again, another set piece has proved their undoing. Yeah, that was not the first time that I've seen Wu have a free header.
Yeah, 2 times already.
Yeah.
He tried twice, they scored. Besides the 2 chances for Wu, they still got many chances in Mount.
Yeah. Don't forget, Wu had hit the post with an open goal, albeit from a tight angle. Just moments earlier, a couple of minutes earlier. And we've just seen captain, number 8, Wang, after scoring from 25 yards in the first half, having another go, and this time just cannoning back off the crossbar. But yeah, Taipei Bear in quite a bit of bother here. They'd conceded 5 goals all season so far, and in this game alone, the first 60 minutes coming up to, they've conceded 4 already. So it's a long way back.
I mean, Taipei Bear, they're the best defending team in the league. But right now it's Hualien. Because right now Taipei Bear lose 4 goals.
Chance here for Wang. I think
Taipei Bear, although they conceded 5 goals before the start of this game, they've not looked defensively solid at all today. As they put the ball down the left here. Number 7 Zhu, it's a half-time substitution, or an early second half substitution, sorry. Coming back across. It's a loose ball in the centre. Hualien moving forward with the ball. Just a lot of space in the midfield there. For a good cross ball by Zhou Liping. To number 21 Lin. Chen Yinhui going for the killer through ball there. That's well cut out. You see the defense of Hualien working well together there. One putting the pressure on the striker, although she's managing to turn. The second player coming around and sweeping up. So getting another cross into the box. Feel a little bit here. I don't know if you saw there, with the balls moving forwards. It looks like we had an unsighted substitution there, because I'm looking in goal for Taipei Bear, and it looks like it's Chen Min-sen, number 22, who's now playing in goal for Taipei Bear. Tan with a lot of time there, just stepping back into the midfield. And Wu trying to find Tan, but the ball will break out for Zhou out here on the right. Plays the ball into the far post. And it's headed over by Lin. Just not getting on top of that ball as it came to the top of its bounce. Yeah, really got under that. That was a well-weighted cross, and you'd be expecting Lin to hit the target there.
There's no reason why Hualien is leading the game with this kind of high-quality crossing.
Well, that's not the first chance that Lin's had at the far post either. I think it's 2 or 3 now. But just not able to get a decent strike away. See the hungry for more. Was that ball just a little bit too direct there.
Just for me, I just feel that 4-1 is not enough for Hualien to win the game. Still, they really want to score more.
14 Lin for Taipei Bear in the meantime. Oh! Another great goal there for Taipei Bear. They've pulled out a couple of screamers today. I think that one even better than their first goal. Again, hit first time on the edge of the box. Yeah.
reducing the deficit to 2 again. We're speaking before the game. I'm sure we're looking at 1, maybe 2 goals. We're here at 60 minutes. The game's 4-2 to Hualien. Goals, but also good strikes as well. As we have another sub here, number 6 Wang has come off for number 13 Ho Shin-ro. Well, they've had a couple of good strikes to try and get themselves back into this game. I don't think we can blame the keeper for either of those. Just actually very well worked goals. You can see them again, just gaining a bit of confidence and momentum now, which they had in the first 10 minutes before they conceded in the second half. I think there's not a better way to do that than score a goal from 20 yards. Absolutely rifled that into the top left corner. Yeah, with 6 goals in the first 60 minutes, you wouldn't be thinking that you're looking at the 2 best teams defensively in the league at the moment. But there we go.
This kind of score line should be for like a good, strong opponent against a poor defending team.
Yeah. As well, well nicked away by Zhou there.
Generally, I just thought the Taipei Bear got a little bit advantage here because they're playing the Taipei Inferno, their home pitch. But surprisingly, I just wait for the game.
It's a good ball over the top, but keep there. Yeah, Honglin coming out and dealing with that well. Just releasing, taking the pressure off the defense to get back and clear that.
You know, Taipei Bear is the team keeping the most, the highest number of clean sheets within the league this year.
So just waiting here. I don't think that's anything that Tan's done wrong. She's had some good link-up play today.
It's just, I mean, this guy giving some chance to those new players to come to the pitch to experience.
So Taipei Bear back in possession. But Hualien able to nick that one, and Wu playing the ball around the corner before they try and set off. Fresh pair of legs, Lin Xiaoyun. Oh, and the keeper's having a nightmare here. And a good strike by Lin. I have no idea there, Roy. Yeah, I think even Lin Xiaoyun just onto the pitch, she'll be very surprised to be gifted that goal. Nice. Oh, after coming on, you mean? Yeah, I think Lin, number 15 Lin, had been on for at least a minute or so. Hualien. Yeah, doubling their tally of goals conceded for the season. And just it's a difficult one because Taipei, they've also substituted the keeper, and Tseng Min Sen's had an absolute nightmare there. Yeah, certainly, and I did wonder just as Lin was approaching the keeper there, what she was going to do. It looked like she was very calm and under control, 22 Teng there, the keeper, but yeah. Yeah.
Another second goal, sorry. I just forget amendment here. The second goal of the season for her. So she scored the first goal during the second game. She scored with
I'm sure this one was much more of a gift.
yeah,
The second goal. Just, the keeper's got to put that one behind her. This can't dwell on something like that. Oh, certainly, of course, but it's happened now, and I don't think anybody needs to tell Teng that she's made a mistake there. She's going to know that herself. She's got to pick her head up. Wu chasing the ball there. And, so right back 10 Yahweh. Getting the ball and then just, I don't think that's intentional, just clattering into the shin there. And we know that Tan Yahweh's been throwing her weight about a little bit today. Yes. Yeah, and she did open the scoring as well. So Taipei Bear, 17 minutes remaining. Let's see if they can salvage anything from this. So, no chances taken there by Zhou Liping. Just coming across and playing that out for a throw, putting everything behind it. I mean, it's going to be very difficult, but there are still 17 minutes, and they have been playing relatively well this half, despite still conceding a further 2 goals. But the way their defense is playing at the moment, I find it difficult to believe they're going to pull. They're going to be playing enough balls forward without leaving any gaps behind them to concede any more. Sorry.
I think that, I mean, for the Taipei Bear, we just did well and how to do it in attacking. But for the defending, many
Yeah, it looked very open at the back.
Just too easy for the Hualien strikers to get through the defending spaces. So I think, and also, I mean, the goalkeeping problems here. I mean, today for both goalkeepers, the problems.
Yeah, they're both guilty. Oh, Tanyahoi squaring it, and it's just hat trick for Wu. Yeah, she's up to 10 for the season. It's double figures. As Tanya Hui was just saying, she's been very involved in this game. Goals. She had a goal, first goal of the game, and then now providing an assist for Wu to complete her hat trick.
So Wu then she broke a record. She break a record today. I mean, last game she got hat trick as well for Wu. I think when they against Hualien, they got 6-1. So Wu, I mean, contribute 3 goals, and today got 3 goals as well. So that means hat tricks.
Consecutive hat tricks indeed, so 6 goals in the 2 games. I think it's difficult enough for a player to score 1 hat trick, and she's done. She's done here today. She's got a hat trick. I'm sure she's going to be more than happy with herself. She's coming off with a smile. Replaced by number 19, Lin. Yeah, now she's splitting the 2 Taizong two Taizong players, sorry, as Michelle Plow plays on the right wing. And, ball played out to the left, but offside there. Number 13, Ho there. So I think that's it for Taipei Bear. I don't see them coming back into this game now. 13 minutes, 4 goals. And although they've had spells where they've been in control of the ball in the midfield this second half, it just feels like every time Hualien go forward, they're going to have a big chance to put the ball, to get a shot away even. Well, I think we knew this. Oh, it was a decent strike there. Sorry, just a shot. I think early in the second half, we thought Taipei Bear might come back into it, having scored just before the half to bring it to 3-1. But as soon as Hualien hit that 4th, we could see that Taipei Bear's defense just hadn't reorganized. And I wouldn't say it's a turning point because they've not been playing well defensively throughout the game, but they certainly haven't helped themselves. And for a team that's supposed to be the best the best defensive team in the league. To be conceding 6 goals, I don't think it's going to be acceptable for them. The players, they'll know that, and the coach certainly, I think, is going to have something to say.
I think the early goals for Hualien, the early 2 goals for Hualien, really did the turning point of the game because this result really affect the original tactics for the Taipei Bear.
Oh, certainly, yes. But
and also, they are not that flexible to adjust to these kind of losing situations for Taipei Bear. So I think it's a really good lesson for Taipei Bear to learn about they're losing, how they can get back into the game, or they can try their best to avoid some kind of careless mistakes.
yeah, I think it's certainly something for them to think about. They can't just go and carry on playing the way that they have been. And this is going to be their second loss in the league, and it's consecutive losses against their title rivals. Last 2 weeks ago against Taichung Blue Whale, and this week against Hualien. So, although they've been able to beat the 3 teams in the bottom half of the league, they've come a bit unstuck here against the teams that are usually finishing first and second.
So from now on, for any meetings within the top half, it's very important for these teams. Because sometimes the situation is like the bottom half 3 teams, they should be the marks, the points provider for the top half.
Yeah, we come to be expecting the top 3 teams to beating the bottom 3.
So that means the top teams, the top 3 teams, they try to get the points from the bottom 3 teams. So every time the top half team facing each other, so it is very critical for them because a loss, that means that they will have to trace back to 2 to 3 points, right?
Certainly, and also it goes a long way that the type of not just the result, but the manner of the result. I think to be losing to a rival by 4 goals, it's going to really dent your confidence. And you think this is the team you're competing, these are the teams you're competing with for the title. And I think in the end, Hualien have just outplayed Taipei Bear here. Just see defensively. Even though Hualien have conceded 2 goals, they've taken 2 very good strikes by Taipei Bear. I wouldn't say there's tactically too much they could have done. There's certainly no individual error in those 2 goals. Whereas we can look at Taipei Bear and say straight off the bat that 2 goals were flat out mistakes by the keepers.
They can be avoided, but still the above 4 goals.
Just unable to get any power on that, and Hualien coming down on that ball. But it's those kind of mistakes as well that it's going to dent the confidence of the players. It's going to play on their minds. Although we say you need to forget about it and move on, it is difficult at times. And perhaps also coming after their first loss of the season in their previous game.
So Taipei Bear lost to Hualien today, then they receive a consecutive 2 losses in the league. So that's another record for them. So I think the upcoming fixture for them should be a little more easier. They are facing Taipei International on 11th of July.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're certainly going to need to try and they're certainly going to need 3 points from that game if they're going to stay in the title race. Because just looking there, the game after is against, looks like they're coming up against Hualien again. Yeah. So we just saw there number 14 Lin coming off for Taipei Bear on the right, replaced by number 5 Wu. Yes. Yeah, she's just holding the toes on her feet there. She's trying to stretch her leg out. So Wu on to complete the last 5 minutes of the game, plus whatever added time the ref decides. First touch of the ball there for her. Lin Xiaoyun just stretching there to try and get hold of the ball, but unable to do so. So Taipei Bear coming forwards, but number 7 Zhu on the ball. Pan should be able to get across in here. It's a loose ball played back. Oh, there's a decent switch here. No call for an offside. And number 12, Lin. Yes. Yeah, third goal for Taipei Bear there. Actually coming from initially a misplaced pass by Taipei Bear, and it's gone all the way back to the centre back who played the ball in first time, over to the left side of the box. Yeah, just the amount of space she had and time. I was half expecting the whistle to go for an offside. Yeah, I think this is the top scoring game so far this season. And there's still, strange enough, still potential for more. There's number 5. Yeah, at the moment. As number 5 Lu comes off for Hualien, replaced by number 2 Zhang Tianlin. So I still don't expect Taipei Bear to come back into this game unless there's a flurry of goals. But yeah, it's a game very untypical of Taipei Bear, who don't tend to score too many or concede too many. Have now scored a few, but conceded even more. As there's confirmation of the substitution there. So although we might have another goal or two, do you have player of the match?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's difficult to look past a hat-trick scorer. There's another cross into the box here. Yeah, I think Wu, 2 hat-tricks in a row, looking full of confidence. course, not happening now as she's been substituted, but I'm sure she'll get a chance. The ball's played through here, and Lin Xiaoyun's through on goal. And she's going to put it in the gut, off the post. And she put it in. It's unbelievable, Roy. 7th goal. And Taipei Bear just playing a very high line on the halfway line.
She's running pretty fast today. I mean, she's got the pace, getting through the players, and also the goalkeeper. And finally, she can still have energy to come back to the second goal.
Yeah, 2nd goal of the game for her.
7 goals, 10 goals already today. So really hard to imagine. So it's a record here for the league. 10 goals. Also a big record for Taipei Bear.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost for words here, Roy. It's
the maximum should be 2. Should be maximum for Taipei Bear to lose 2 goals. Today, 7 goals. So how do you see?
Well, it's just unbelievable, Roy. Like I was saying, I was a little bit lost for words here. Certainly wasn't expected to see 10 goals in this game. But it's been very entertaining, nevertheless. Despite it's always entertaining when there's a lack of defense and goals are flying in from all over the place. But there are going to be some happy players out there and some that are certainly not. And yeah. And you just you know that the Taipei Bear coach and defense are not going to be happy with this game. We're going to have a look here.
She said maybe in the future I want to replay the game. I want to see definitely this one.
Yeah, so far this is, it's had some very good goals and some very big mistakes as well, which have contributed to the total of 10 goals. But yeah, certainly a lot for the spectators to see, and good that we can now have spectators in the ground. Fans and kids here to watch the game today. We have another chance here. But Sue's been called for offside there. She looked to break the defensive line. So just 1 more minute of added time before this game comes to an end. We know the result. I think it should see itself out now, the last minute. Both teams probably just looking to hold on to the ball. Yeah. Which, as we've mentioned a number of times, is quite unbelievable at most levels of football to see this many goals in a game. Well, let's not forget there've been a number of missed chances as well. Hualien looking to come forward 1 more time. Cross into the box. And a chance there actually for the number 16. And the ball's still not cleared, and finally cleared. So final score today, Taipei Bear 3, Hualien 7, believe it or not. And we'll be back after another short break.
们是
台北熊赞，
2020台湾木兰足球联赛，
在华视
网络直播在 CTFA，
要来看哦。
Yeah, just believe it. Even
大家好，我们是新北航员。2020台湾木兰足球联赛
比赛在华视，
直播在 CTFA，
请记得收看哦。
Some ridiculous goals. Oh, I don't know what. The player is right there, and he just kicked it straight at the player.
球场上，我尽情奔跑，毫无保留，用尽力量。我的热情从未改变，今天仍火热燃烧。我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标，这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。嘿，这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 所有的朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，但一起才能成就。Oh, bring it on， you know what？
So you don't usually see this many goals.
再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。Together we are strong， 任何事难不倒。Together we will rise， 新纪录一起创造，疯狂喜悦奔跑。
So welcome back. Final score: Taipei Bear 3, Hualien 7. See in the end, actually, Taipei Bear having more of the ball, but 18 shots by Hualien to 13 for Taipei Bear. 10 on target in the end for Hualien to 8 for Taipei. Whilst Taipei Bear actually had 7 corners in the end, and Hualien just with that solitary corner. So very unusual scoreline, one we weren't expecting to see, Roy.
Yeah, 我们朝向同样的方向，朝向同一目标，这是我们的舞台，今天尽情闪耀。嘿，这次 we play together， 输赢也别太 care， 能一起踢球才是真的我的快乐。哎 ，say 个 hello， 所有的朋友，大家特质不同，但能互相包容。我和你，你和我，互相帮忙，彼此加油。一个人无法踢球，但一起才能成就。Oh, bring it on， you know what？ 再多辛苦，再多困难，我们一起哭，也一起笑，一起超越，一起成长，我们能够做到。
Really focus on the game.
任何事难不倒。
So right now, Hualien is climbing up to the first place. So the anchor said, you can see that you're really aggressive and ambitious in the game. So how do you feel about the whole team? So are the whole team ambitious to win? And number 13 Blue just said that yes. The anchor just talk about tactics today. So Hualien complete tactics well today. And just said that yes, they just do our defending well. And also we have chances we can also finish them well. So the anchor just asked that for this year, because some good players left Hualien, but right now for Hualien they can still do well. So how do they feel?
Together we shine, we will rise a new history.
So what happened on next game?
Alright, so thank you for joining us today. Quite a spectacle if you've been watching the whole game, 10 goals in all. and we hope you can join us next time. Thank you very much. I'm Jake Fletcher, and beside me Roy. Goodbye.